time.
Got some fresh coffee in the shack.
Later, maybe.
When did you folks add women to your crews?
Don't tell me you're threatened by a woman, soldier.
Oh, no way, ma'am. I just like them is all.
What a nice thing to say.
Hey, what's going on?
Liberation, my friend.
Ah, lady! All right, just cool it, okay?
Casualties?
Not on our team.
Okay, listen up, people. Masood, Einhorn, do a body count. Any stragglers? Teal, Finney, set the perimeter charges. Let it ring. The world's gonna know about us soon enough.
Hey, Finney. Give me a hand with this one, huh? Did you check his pockets? Guy's got nothing worth taking.
A wise man once said that a person trying to know something about everything will eventually know everything about nothing. And that a person trying to know everything about one thing will eventually know nothing about everything. So, as you ladies and gentlemen initiate your own explorations into the theoretical and experimental sciences, it's crucial that you always remember that assumptions are fraught with danger. To assume even the obvious. To assume the obvious is oftentimes to overlook the obvious. To help illustrate this point, let me give you a practical example. 5 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blood! This has all the markings of another one of your infantile practical jokes.
Jeffrey, I really think you should see someone about that scalp condition. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Dr. Gudeman, who is going to be the next stop on your field trip. Dr. Gudeman does not subscribe to my assumption theory, and that is why sometimes things fall down on him when he walks through doorways.
Get you for this, Blackwood. I'm glad Dr. Jacoby's here to witness this, Blackwood.
Okay, while Dr. Gudeman regains his composure, why don't you look around the room for a couple of minutes? Inspiring young minds is so rewarding. Morning, Ephraim. Hi, Harrison Blackwood.
Suzanne McCullough.
I do wish you'd leave that poor fellow alone.
What, give up all my fun? I'm a firm believer that a person's response to a joke is a window to their soul.
Does that include whoopee cushions as well, Doctor?
Ephraim, now that I've got you, whatever happened to my request for a microbiologist?
Have I ever denied you, Harrison? Dr. McCullough has just joined the Institute. She's yours, if you want her.
Welcome aboard. I gave up hand buzzers years ago.
Assumptions are dangerous things.
"47 minutes.
We will be ready.
You know, something about the irony of pirating a U.S. communications satellite to broadcast our demands always makes me smile.
Smile on camera. No one will take us seriously.
Well, then we'll just have to blow up this dump and send a big, fat, radioactive cloud of nuclear waste floating over their nice middle-class homes. Right?
I floated between NYU and MIT for my postgrad. My first job was with the Smithsonian, then the RAND for a few years. Then a secret research facility in Ohio.
Well, I spent my whole career right here. Most of my youth, too. This place is like home to me.
Tell me, Doctor, about the projects requiring someone in my field.
Not doctor. It's Harrison. I hate titles, especially doctor titles, especially when we're not even talking MD doctors. Okay, doctor? As for projects, I've got hundreds of those, but I think we're going to focus on one or two important ones to start with.
My daughter, Debbie, she's 11 going on 21.
Well, it's nice to see the Institute's daycare centers being put to good use.
For obvious reasons, I would prefer not to work too many nights and weekends.
Me either.
Being a parent really does change your priorities, doesn't it?
Well, I wouldn't know about parenting. I just hate to work nights and weekends. Norton.
No, 6 under, 1 to go. Harrison, didn't your parents teach you any manners? Don't you know you're not supposed to interrupt a man when he's standing at the tee?
What happened to Jamaica? No problem, man.
Even in Jamaica, it's only no problem when it's no problem. Who are you?
Suzanne. Suzanne McCullough.
Norton Drake.
Suzanne's the new microbiologist that Ephraim has been promising us.
Oh, too pretty to be a microbiologist. Microbiologists are all nearsighted and losing their hair. Coffee?
No, don't bother.
And miss the chance to show off? Gertrude, back 3. Left 5. Forward 12.
Norton just loved to show off his voice-activated dragster.
Right 45. Got something even better. Been refining the blend for months. One sip and you'll be weeping. You like it black, I hope?
Yes, Norton, I like it black.
She can stay.
Son, showtime. Right behind you.
Sound check?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. We, the freedom fighters of the People's Liberation Party, come to the world's citizens with a list of demands, beginning with the immediate resignation of the President of the United States.
Perfect. 5 minutes.
Where's Masood? He's on his way.
Masood!
Who screamed?
Government.
What the hell is going on? Answer me, Masood.
Come in. If you're here to tell me your lab is inadequate, make a list. I'll see that Ephraim gets what you need.
Actually, I'm in no position to judge. After I changed, I realized you hadn't told me exactly what my job is.
I haven't. I'm sorry. I've got this habit of assuming other people are on the same wavelength I am. Did I tell you I had Norton analyzing radio transmissions retrieved from deep space?
Yes, trying to separate background noise from signals that might be produced by intelligent life.
The problem is there's a whole bunch of space to cover. A bunch of wasted space, practically speaking, since the universe is maybe 10 billion trillion times as much empty space as it is stellar material. I need you to narrow our focus.
Okay, I'll bite. How am I supposed to do that?
Simple, by daydreaming. About other worlds. About the life forms they might support. You give me probables, possibles. You give me what-ifs. You give me a what-if life form, and I can design a model atmosphere that can support it. And that way we can narrow our search from, say, billions and billions of possibilities, and maybe just a few 100 million or so.
Excuse me, but isn't that just the tiniest bit random?
No, not at all. The universe is so immense and Earth is so tiny. I mean, how do we continue to insist, contrary to all mathematical probabilities, contrary to all logic, that we're the only intelligent life form in existence?
I never said we should.
Well, good. You go to your room then and daydream.
Daydream. Right. Look, I have always prided myself on being a result-oriented person.
That's a quality we happen to share.
Well, then you can appreciate that this is not the typical challenge that a result-oriented person would choose to pursue.
I know. Isn't it exciting? You should try taking naps. It works for me.
How do you occupy with speak?
These bodies are weak and contaminated by negative thoughts. We would better accomplish our mission in our natural state.
Consensus is that yours is not an accurate statement. These bodies protect us from detection.
Until we know more, we must use the resources available to us.
We surrender to your judgment as always, Advocate. We must release the others so that our battle may resume.
There is no time for transmutation. Collect our brethren as they are. Without the guidance of council, we are nothing. We must make contact. Agreed. Once the council is aware of our plight, it will know how to proceed.
Their equipment is primitive,
but adequate if properly refined.
Feeling any better about daydreaming on company time?
I'd still find it a little unusual.
Well, give it a few days. If you're still having trouble, I'll come up with something more specific for you to work on.
I don't need to be coddled, Doctor. I'm perfectly capable of working on any project you can dream up. By any rules you choose to make.
Sounds good to me. Just don't forget my first rule. If you're not having a good time, you're doing something wrong.
Harrison? Over here.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Way to go, McCullough. Impress the boss.
Who's that?
New microbiologist, Suzanne McCullough.
I thought microbiologists were nearsighted and balding.
That's a common misconception.
We are late.
For?
Bleecker Williams Industries. Their founders' ball.
I totally forgot.
Freud says people don't forget. They simply choose not to remember.
You're supposed to be an interior designer. Not a psychoanalyst.
Same thing. Your tux is in the back. You can change on the way.
Gee, thanks a lot, Sigmund. Promise not to peek.
Not a chance.
Now we wait.
What's her name? No.
Excuse me. Do you have any idea who you were just talking to?
Yep. Howie and Marge.
Howard and Margaret Bleecker, a.k.a. Mr. and Mrs. CEO of Bleecker Williams Industries.
There'll always be Howie and Marge to meet.
Oh, Harrison. Be serious.
Believe me, Charles, I haven't said anything that is going to embarrass you.
It is not me we are talking about. These people can be very important to you. If you would ever agree to give up that ridiculous research you do and move into the private sector.
I like ridiculous research. Having second thoughts about marrying somebody who makes half as much as you do?
Just trying to convince that man to live up to his potential.
Telephone Dr. Blackwood. A drink, ma'am?
Charlotte may never speak to me again, seeing as I left a very important party that I did not want to be at in the first place.
Got us a fresh batch of radio intercepts I think you'll be interested in perusing.
Norton, get some sleep. I've seen these radio wave patterns before. Several times, in fact.
You've seen these before. Radio patterns collected from a point in space. I'll give you the coordinates later. Those patterns originated from a broadcast point on Earth.
You're sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's why I yanked you from a party you didn't want to be at. Just notice the parity between the two. Don't even try to figure out the contents, Harrison. Just look at the patterns. That's a signal. That's a response. That's a response to the first response.
And there's a response to the second response. My God. Communication.
On the money.
I can't wait to see what the supercomputer has to say about this. Reserve priority time if you need to.
Oh, now, Wodoc, slow down. You are talking megabucks. How are you going to justify that to the penny pinchers?
Norton, the Cray is the best computer in the world. Don't ask me, ask it.
The transponder signal is very strong.
Triangulating the location of our ships should not prove difficult.
All is well.
Our mission will succeed. We will live life immortal.
It is time to leave.
If I don't leave this joint and bag some Z's, I'm gonna start getting cranky.
Not until you give me what I want.
Study your history, Doc. Slave driver mentality never did work. There. The location of your transmissions. Now will you let me pass out in peace? You're welcome. Anytime. No problem. Home, Gertrude.
Good morning. Listen, I'm sorry if I was a little blunt last night, but...
Pack a bag. We're taking a trip.
We are? Why?
Won't know that until we get there. Hi. I was just gonna call you. You mad, or just mad?
Oh, Harrison, how could you? That party was important.
Sure, my work is important too.
Bleecker Williams wants you, but they won't wait forever.
I like what I'm doing.
Won't you even discuss it?
We have discussed this.
Not to a satisfactory conclusion. We can talk about it over dinner tonight, or whatever.
Sure. I've got to leave town.
Why?
I don't think you'd understand.
Try me.
It has to do with an anomalous parity of radio waves being intercepted from space and others emanating from Earth.
I don't understand.
Sure. It's only overnight, and I promise I'll make it up to you when I get back. Can you handle a four-wheel drive?
When I have to?